Good evening, guys. Welcome to another video. Tonight I want to show you the Intel Xeon 5650 running at 2.6 GHz. I recently purchased from the eBay. It's supposed to arrive in my area on May 25th. My intention is upgrading for the Core i7 i20 to this Xeon. And of course, using the Xeon processor will be a little bit complicated. When I'm saying that is you need to have a motherboard that actually supports it. Not many motherboards supports this kind of processors, so for that I do have the alternative. This is my well-known Asus P6T Deluxe. In my videos, you can see how I troubleshooting my motherboard during the repairing process. I also changed the south bridge right here. But last week when I tested out the Core i7 to see how it behaves, for some reason, when my 5770 died, another SMD burned like here. It does smell like burnt, but the motherboard starts correctly. Although when I'm connecting the speaker right here in this area, the motherboard, even when in booting up, everything seems to be normal. It doesn't make that sound anymore. So I believe there is another chip that is involved right here during that short and caused the motherboard to behave weird. But the motherboard still starts fine. The triple channel is synced correctly, the CPUs, the BIOS chips. The BIOS chip that is, I didn't touch that, it's working, it's fine. The USBs, the Marvel, the LAN right here, both these chips are not destroyed. The Super I/O. Yeah, so I need to wait a little longer before my CPU, the Xeon processor is going to arrive in my area. I also made a list right here that I found on the internet that let's talk about this motherboards that actually supports it. So every time you want to upgrade from the Core i7, of course you'll be needing a motherboard that actually supports it. Not many motherboards, the EX58, will support the Xeon processor. So I came up with this list. It's not much, but let's try the ASRock X58 Extreme 6. We do have the Asus P6T WS Professional. We do have the P6T 6 WS Revolution. Asus P6T 7 WS Supercomputer. We do have the Asus P6X58-E WS. Asus Rampage 3 Extreme. Asus Sabertooth X58. There's also another motherboard that actually supports it that is not mentioned here for the Xeons. Yeah, we do have the Asus Rampage 2. He's very aggressive with the voltages, so be careful when you're using it. I do recommend that watching a tutorial first, because all you have to do is just adjust the voltages alone without because if you leave it on auto, the voltages for the processor and for the memory will be raised at 1.3, which is it's too much. And we do have right here down the EVGA classified, SR2 Super Core 2, the EVGA X58 classified. I'm not reading it anymore because you can make an idea. I will also have a link in my description. And down we do have the chips right here, the motherboard manufacturer and model. Now let's focus on the Xeon processor, what exactly is. The 5650 is made on 32 nanometer compared to the Bloomfield that is using the 45 nanometer. We do have the 45, you can see right here in this in the right side, 45. The price tag was 300 $305, almost $306, while the Xeon was about in 2010 was about $1,000, $999. It does have the is a 6-core processor with hyperthreading enabled. We see 12 cores. The turbo boost, turbo frequency is 3.6 GHz, and of course the base clock is 2.666 GHz. It also has the cache memory that is doubled compared to the Core i7 that is only 8 MB. Right here we have 12 MB. It's using a TDP of 95 watts. Okay, we do see that the memory independent on memory type is 288 GB and is using the DDR3, 800, 1066 and 1333. And if we compare this to the Core i7, we see that it is a quad core with 4 threads, and using the hyperthreading technology it has 8 with 8 threads, 2.93 GHz, and the base clock is 2.6 GHz. It's having a TDP at 130 watts and is using the memory 800 and 1066. I believe there's not going to be much of a difference between them, but when overclocked we will see the benefit without the lagging that is supposed to be present. But what can I say? I borrowed the CPU, the 5650, only by paying $11, and from my what I can tell you is not much. So what can I say? The benefit of using this processor, the Xeon, will be like an upgrade for me. So that's it for now. We'll see you guys next time when I'll be using the Xeon. I just want to keep you guys updated about what I've done. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching once again. Bye.